start WordPress next Sunday, but I want you to be able to start working on it right away. So usually what happens is it takes people like a week to find a client, a week to find a theme. You should have a client by now for sure. In terms of hosting, I know I discussed it with some of you, right? But I showed you this is not the best hosting, so for long term, I wouldn't suggest, but for short term, GoDaddy Managed WordPress. Okay, so it really depends. If you're hosting it if you're hosting it yourself, you could go ahead and buy it. GoDaddy Managed. Probably best to get the deluxe plan, not the basic, because the deluxe plan comes. Forget the basic, and it comes with a free domain name. I know you said you have a subdomain. That's fine. They already have a hosting account.
No. I mean,
Okay, but so what kind of subdomain is it?
it's .garrett's.com, I think. .garrett's.
Right. Okay. So
It's giving me a name on that.
okay, and they have that. So you would have to link it. I would suggest.
They should already be like, they should already have the hosting plan.
So that's what I'm saying.
Everything needs to be like.
You don't need to have it like for tomorrow, but for let's say Sunday, that would be nice. Like in a way,
Yeah, they already should have paid.
you know what? In a way, I think what I'll do is when I'm showing you WordPress, I'll show you how to buy a hosting plan and I'll walk you through it. But you should decide who's paying for it. Okay? So you have different choices. Either you could just pass it on to your client, or like I know some of you, the clients that like, if it's good, I'll buy it, right? So, or whatever. You could charge your client money. You could charge for sure how much is hosting for a year. You could charge $50, $100, nothing wrong with doing that to make your website. You get a free domain for a year. Deluxe plan is let's say $100, right? So if you got the deluxe plan or the basic plan, it's under $100 for a year of hosting, and it comes with a free domain name. So you can either get approval from your client to do that, and just like ask them if you could write down their credit card number so that you could put it in for them, and you put it in on their email so they would get emailed the receipt. Or you could buy it yourself. You could buy it yourself, but then it would be yours. But you could charge your client $100 to make the site, regardless of whether they use it or not, or whatever. Or you could just
Is that way to get a free
I'm just-
hosting?
What?
Is that way to get a free hosting?
No. There are plans that are like 14 days free, 30 days free, but it doesn't really help you.
What's in the domain? There's one before and then one when you actually put it up.
So with so like you could put it up on the live domain, but if it's an actual business that's already like sending people to an old website or something, you don't want to do that. So the deluxe plan comes with a temporary domain. It's like let's say this is on a temporary domain, Aston Properties, and then when it goes live, it's going to be like astonproperties.com. So the deluxe plan comes with a free, like they give you a temporary domain. The basic plan doesn't come with that, but anyway, your order comes with the free domain. It's not free forever. I think it's like free for a year. So those are your options. I would just say decide how it's going to be paid for. Okay, and
for domain for a month. Just one.
Right, like you decided you're going to do that, so you decided that. That's fine. I'm just throwing out all the possibilities. So the possibilities are charge your client and you pay for it. Get your client, if you know your client's for sure using it, like your mother, let's say, whatever, then they would pay for it.
What about
Or
for
you lay it out, or you can use under mine. You can use under mine anyway. It's going to work slow, and then you're like, if you actually have a client, they're not going to be able to use it.
What about if you're like updating the website, or they already have a name and you're making a new website under that name?
Right. Is that what you're doing?
I mean,
So it depends on their hosting plan. Basically, get access to their hosting plan. Ask them who's your hosting provider, and then you would have to figure out a way to build a new WordPress install on there, and build a new website. And then when your site's finished, you would direct their domain name to your site. So the first step is, I'll help you with that. But the first step is to just ask for the hosting plan. Say who is your hosting provider, GoDaddy, Bluehost, and can I have the username and the password?
She said I would just build a WordPress site and then just direct their domain name to my site on WordPress.
Right, when
So I
it's
wouldn't
done.
be touching right now their.
Right, exactly. You wouldn't be touching their old site.
So I had a question about WordPress. If you download a theme, like then you have WordPress, you have to download WordPress.
No, and then you have to install WordPress on your server, and then you have like the dashboard. I'm going to show you. You already have a theme? Right. And before you buy a theme, if you bought it already, it's fine. Before you buy a theme, if anyone has one that they like, show it to me, because some themes are better than others. I'll show you some things I look for in themes.
So you need to have a server, and then you buy the theme. But then you can get WordPress, and then you can get the theme. Like the WordPress is connected through the server.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
basically like you install it on your server, and then once you have that installed,
And
you
you're
can
working with the
upload a
server?
theme. Yeah, you basically with WordPress, you're working live on the server. You're not working on. You can't work offline. You have to work
Right.
online. So that's another thing. Like for anyone who doesn't have internet at home, figure out where you're going to practice. What's it called? So when you're looking at themes, any other questions? I'll start talking about them. Yeah.
Let's say if you have a theme, like let's say my client wants that, like she wants some promotions to pop up.
Yeah.
So does that have to be in the theme, or I could just put it in?
It's best in the theme. Do you want to show us the theme? It would be a good learning.
It was in the B theme.
B theme. Okay, that's a great theme.
It was like cool tiles, I think. Or just like
Tiling.
Yeah.
Probably in the business. Not stone, right?
No.
I think I actually. I think someone maybe used it last year. Actually, it's the one I'm thinking
Yeah,
about.
right there.
This one. It's a very good theme. It's a nice theme. Oh, so you're doing it for the interiors.
Yeah.
That could look really nice. So she wants promotions to pop up. So what does she mean by promotions?
Or like promotions to like pop up or you come visit.
Right. So that could really be, you can, this is a slider probably.
Mhm.
And you could make, does she have like photography of her stuff?
She's sending me pictures.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm saying, let's say her promotion is, what would be an example? Like a
50% off.
50% off, whatever, right? So you could create a slider that says 50% off, whatever, and put it up just for that month in here.
So instead of that picture,
Instead of this, it would say, right, and then you'd have a button.
But that's not
Click
a
here
problem.
to learn more, and then it would take you to the contact us page or something.
So I'll just create it without it actually
Right, but then that would mean every month you would make a new one for her,
a new slider.
which is good business for you. Right.
Well, also then you don't have that huge picture in the back. No.
What?
Right, you know, like it comes up like apply for email.
But
So, like,
it pops up inside.
You want
Like,
a
you still
pop
have
up?
your website. You still then that sort of
You want an
keeps-
actual
Yeah.
pop up like this?
That like that's it. Like would it have to be part of the theme?
Like this type of thing?
Yeah, like it should come up.
That pops up. Okay, so that would be a plugin.
But we're like,
Yeah,
when
I
you go on
just
the site and it like pops up, you can touch anything else on the screen until you
Right,
Right, yeah, that's this.
So
But
it's
then,
all
even
in
then,
they
I
didn't
don't
want
know.
it in general. People pop-ups are considered really annoying,
they are.
right?
Yeah,
They're very
it's
intrusive, right? So you have to consider: are you going to annoy all your clients, right? So they wanted one.
one's gonna
They
annoy
wanted one
us.
that if you click on it, then you'll get it. They didn't want it that
It's
whatever. It
then you can
really,
install anything.
it really like it kind of depends because here they're just asking for your email address. If they're really offering 50% off, That's pretty
It's
good.
not gonna be 50%
Like if I would,
wrong.
let's say like Brooklyn Southwest had a website and they had a pop-up 90% off our clothes, then I wouldn't be so annoyed because they're offering something really good.
Right.
But
It's
if
for
it's just
sure
like,
for
oh, give us your email address, right.
So Shanta for promotion. So that could be inserted into anything.
So that would be a plugin called Boxzilla. And you would plug in. Now obviously we're ahead of ourselves and you guys have no idea what a plugin is.
Right.
But
So I don't know if like I'm choosing a theme, I have to keep that in mind, or
no, because the pop-up you'd anyway just add. Usually the themes don't come with that.
so she said that like she might eventually want to update it to sell online.
Right.
So can like do I have to also keep that in consideration when choosing?
Then I'll tell you what. I think you should make her a WordPress website, but if she wants to sell online, then you should maybe do Shopify. We're gonna learn Shopify later. But anyway, she's getting her website for free, so she shouldn't worry. You can make her a nice website, and then if she wants to sell online, you can make her a Shopify website.
I would have to make her like a new website.
What?
I would have to make her a new website.
It would be new.
Okay.
But or she could sell in WooCommerce, which is WordPress.
Oh,
Yeah, she could technically sell. But once you're selling in WordPress, you usually want a theme for shopping. I'll tell you a good theme for WordPress for selling. Shopkeeper.
Okay, I would have to. I can't like update it eventually. I have to make a new website.
You technically could, but if she really wants to properly sell online,
I know she wants to sell so much.
oh, if she wants to sell one or two things, then yeah, you can just add it. But or you could even just have it like check out with PayPal. Like it doesn't have to be a whole official store,
Right.
right? Yeah.
So what do you look for in
What do you look for in themes? So first of all, I like looking through the popular ones. Like just for example, Bridge has tons of versions. Salient has, Impreza, The Gem, they all have a lot of versions. Stay away from this one. I do not like it. This is really nice. Okay, and then some things you want your theme to have. Let's say I say Bridge, I like, okay?
If you're not looking at color, you're not.
Yeah, you're not the color you could change.
You could change anything.
We're just
really.
formatting.
You can change anything, but find something that's closest to what you like. I'll tell you why, because they're made to be responsive and everything. You don't want to have to start. If you change everything, you're going to have to make it responsive. It's going to slow down. It's not going to look as good, etc. So try to keep it as close as possible. But color is one of the things. Color and pictures are two of the easiest things to change. Also, it's all drag and drop basically. So if you see a page that has tons of elements, right? Like all the home pages have like testimonials and client logos and lists and this and that. You could take all that out very easily, right? Or let's say you see 5 pages and you like one of the things on one page, but you want it to be on the other page. It's very easy to switch all that kind of stuff. But if you like the slider in one theme and the headings in one theme and the whatever in one theme, whatever, it's going to be hard to like put that all together. I'm not saying it's not something that you should do down the line. In a way you should. You should be more customized. But for now, you're going to want to try to stick to the theme as much as possible. Let's say you find a theme that you like. First of all, look at how many sales there were. If there's more sales, it's probably a better theme. Look at the rating. This is a 5-star rating. Okay, then look at the comments. Okay, every theme has item details, which is over here, with a live button to live preview. It has reviews. Okay, and here people review and say why they do or do not like it. So that's also very important to look through. And comments. I like looking at the comments. I like to see, basically, all themes have support. Usually with a theme, I need to ask them 1 or 2 questions about their theme. How to use it, how to get this to look like this. what I look at is I see when people posted, other than over weekends, like now it's over a weekend. He posted, and I see if they answer right away. Like they didn't answer to these people yet, but it's a weekend, so I don't blame them. One. Oh, that's the first
3 years
page. Whoops. 3 years ago. 1 second. So that's the first page. 7/28. How do I get to the page before? Like before the weekend? Like this? Oh, 7/27. 4 days ago, they answered 4 days ago. See, the author answered 4 days ago, 4 days ago, 4 days ago, 4 days ago, 3 days ago. Okay, looks like they answer every day. That's a good sign. Okay? I don't see people like complaining. Like you can read the reviews. Like, are people complaining a lot? And then I also look back in the item details. Obviously, I look at the actual theme, right? To see if I like it. And if anything's broken, taking too long to load, forget about it. If they can't make your theme look good before you even buy it, just skip it, right?
Yeah, I also want to know what makes like a website slow.
What makes a lot of things. A lot of things. Everything.
Like,
It's
I
very
got
hard.
this website, it was so slow. Like, don't make it slow.
Right. Your hosting plan and the way you build your site. And that's another thing I look at with themes. The more popular themes are built for speed. A theme can really slow down your site. These are a few things you really like to have. Slider Revolution, that's what makes those big like banners, the fancy ones. Visual Composer, that's like your drag and drop. And then they, nice to look through and see what cool
The
stuff.
animation thing is on WordPress.
Yeah.
Can I ask you to type the themes on your computer?
What? Yeah, sure.
Native.
I like Native. I used it like 3 times so far. And I got sick of it by now, but it's a good thing. Very nice theme. Look. It's only $39. Let's see, it has lots of demos, has Visual Composer.
Do the more expensive ones, should I look for a more expensive one?
No, it's just on sale. You could even add WooCommerce to it easily. Visual Composer and Revolution Slider. Great reviews.
With Jupyter.
I've used Jupyter. Reviews. It's 5-star. Fine quality. Customer support. Lots of reviews for customer support. That's good. I happen to know they answer pretty quickly and they're friendly. See, like 13 days ago. They're answering that day. Good thing. Okay? So keep looking around for your themes and just discuss hosting with your person. If you have any questions, email me, text me.
So when do you have to have a thing?
Try to have it for Wednesday so that you could show it to me so you actually have a theme for. Look around, even try to have one for tomorrow or Wednesday so you could show it to me and know what you're using. Okay. Alright, so I'm sending you the video and that's it. I'll see you tomorrow.